This is a fan-generated show. If you would like to support us, please go to jamieglazov.com and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All your support is greatly appreciated.
Good evening. Welcome to the Jamie Glazov Moment. Tonight, why a refugee stabbed a Belgian priest. If you've been following the news lately, and quote-unquote asylum seeker in Belgium knocked on the door of the home of Father Joost Vanderlee, and he asked to use the shower. After he used the shower, he demanded money, and when the pastor did not give him the money, the asylum seeker stabbed him. The UK's Daily Mail has carried this, other outlets have carried this. I'm following this story. I find it very interesting. They don't say anything about who this asylum seeker is, where he's from. So, I don't know. Why didn't they talk about who he was? So I had to start, using my own judgment. I think that this was maybe a Buddhist from Vietnam. Could have been maybe somebody from the Amish community from maybe Australia. But then I was thinking, maybe it could have been a Muslim from the Middle East. I wasn't thinking this intentionally. It was an unwelcome thought. I apologize. I'll be writing a letter of apology for any kind of Islamophobia in terms of thinking this. But I was thinking, maybe it might have been a Muslim from the Middle East, and he might have read Surah 9:5 in the recent while, where it says to slay unbelievers wherever you find them. Maybe he read Surah 47:4, where it says to smite them at their necks, the unbelievers at their necks, wherever you find them. And these are the surahs that Al-Qaeda and jihadists and ISIS are always referring to when they talk about what inspires and sanctions their killing of unbelievers. But then I thought, no, that couldn't possibly be it. And so I did a little bit of more thinking. You see, it says that he asked to use a shower. So, this quote-unquote asylum seeker that we know so little about, we just add up the dots. Okay? Follow the money. He doesn't have a shower. If he would have had a shower, he wouldn't have had to ask the priest to use a shower. So if everybody had a shower, this wouldn't have happened. So the problem here is the lack of redistribution of wealth between the have and the have-nots under capitalism. Capitalism is to blame. Think a little bit more here. He didn't have money. That's why he asked for money. He obviously didn't have a job. If he had money and he had a job, this wouldn't have happened. I know what you're thinking. The leadership of Al-Qaeda, of ISIS, other jihadist groups, all very wealthy, privileged people from wealthy and educational backgrounds, but they were influenced by climate change and probably rap music. I don't know if I'm a success or a failure. It's sarcasm this evening, ladies and gentlemen. But in terms of the stabbing of this priest, keep in mind, Islamic terrorism has nothing to do with Islam. Stay focused on jobs and climate change. We'll see you on the next edition of the Jamie Glazov Moment. Good night.